Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Tuesday, February the 13th. So I'm going to be cleaning my kitchen great room area today. Not much to do. I've already got the pet dishes soaking. So I'm just going to start over here. So I'm going to do my oven and microwave first. So I have my little Screaming Mama. Just have to put this down. I'm just gonna put it in my oven. I cleaned it good last week. It still looks clean, doesn't need to be done. My microwave, it looks clean, but because it gets used so many times a day, I figure I'm just gonna use this, and I realized I forgot to grab my vinegar. So this little Screaming Mama, I got her from a liquidation store for about $5, I think it was. So it's easy to do. There's the two lines. First one's the vinegar, and the second one is the water. Let's get her head back down. Get her. And I just put her in for just 5 minutes. So while that is doing that, I'm going to do my counter and cook stove. So I will say this gets dirty all the time. Use the stove butts. Move these things over here. And to do my cook stove, I use the Cerama Bright. And this one is actually one of the special pads that are for cleaning the cook stove only. I don't know if other scouring pads work, but I buy the Wiesmann ones, and they're made specifically for the cook stoves. Just go in a circular motion, get this all coated with the Cerama Bright. I'm not doing the control panel because when I touch that, that's when my oven or my cook stove starts to beep. So I'm just going to leave this soak on here for a few minutes. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to go and clean my other counters with my marble, quartz, and marble, granite, and quartz cleaner. If I can speak, I can't seem to remember the word granite. I'll get this to go to the spray. Bottle's almost empty, so I'm just going to spray this. And I just remembered I didn't grab my cleaning cloth either. Alright, so busy morning. Already forgot to grab my vinegar, and then I forgot to grab the cleaning cloth. And that counter is done. That one's got a lot of stuff, so now I'll do this little one here where the everything sits. Now I'm not going to move my coffee maker today. I'm just going to spray it and wait. And I can just lift everything as I need to. just don't feel like taking everything completely off the counter to clean. I mean, this gets cleaned a lot. Hey, baby kitty, I almost stepped on you. And I guess this counter. And the microwave is done. But I'll give that a few minutes to do what it has to do. It takes to let the thing cool down. I'll just put it over here for now. Like I said, I got these little granite and marble pieces that sit on my counter, so I'm just going to polish them up too. They don't always get wiped down, but they get touched a lot. And then this counter, space racks. It's the pet dishes. Most of them are already soaking. Don't have to worry about that. Lay this counter down. And just this side of the sink. Put everything back where it goes. And my microwave is just going to keep beeping at me every, I think it's like once a minute for like 5 minutes. So now I'm just going to, I guess I'll do the microwave first because it is beeping at me. think I paused it when I moved my stand over. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so take her out. I'm just gonna set her in the sink. She is very hot. And I just wipe the microwave out, and the microwave will be clean. It's always very hot. And I know there's some other ones. If you don't have this particular little Screaming Mama, you could just put in a dish of water and vinegar in the microwave, and it's supposed to do the same thing. And depending on how dirty the microwave is, or how big your microwave is, you may have to put it in longer, or you may have to do it a couple times. Wipe the outside, because when I try to wipe it when the door is shut, I always turn it on. Just wiping this off. Bring the tray off. I didn't see any food on the tray today, but sometimes there will be food on the tray, and I will take it out and help to scrub it separate. So I'm trying to get this. Trying to get the tray to get back on properly. So now I will rinse off my cook stove. It's very easy to do. Set this one aside because that was for the counter. I need this one back. How will I do this? It's had a few minutes to dry. I've got to scrub to get this kind of dry to like a hard paste. Yeah, there it goes. I'm just gonna get your towel. I'm just gonna do that. Going in a circle motion, just getting this dried powder off. And then just the dry paper towel. I'm just gonna buff it. cook stove is as clean as I can get it. So now I will finish cleaning this counter, cook stove. Stove is done, so now I'm going to just finish doing the pet dishes because I've already got them soaking, or mostly weren't soaking yet. Water kind of dry. A little more water in here. I like to do the pet dishes once a week just to really clean them. I mean, you wash your dishes, and this is what I tell people, you wash your dishes after every use. Why not wash the pet dishes? Now the little inserts get washed more, especially the ones that we use for the wet cat food. I actually wash them out as soon as they finished with their breakfast. So we've got our cats right now is we give them their wet food in the morning, and then they've got the dry food the rest of the day. I'm also one of those people, I don't feed my animals at specific times. Well, I guess only like the first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, so about 7:30 in the morning. My cats will each get their scoop of their wet cat food. And then when they eat that, and then their dish stays empty until I have, gotten back. I'm taking my daughter to work or school, or my husband to work, and then I can get them another bit of little half a scoop in each of the dishes, and 2 of the dishes for the day. So we don't overfeed our pets, but my dog, I give her 1 full scoop of dog food in the morning. Which is why her red dish is not sitting here, because I had given her food. She had food, so I poured her food into the red part, and so this is her food bowl part, just because she still had food in her dish, and I didn't want to just throw it on the floor, so I just dumped it into the other dish, the other part of the dish. I clean this part, and then I will put her food in here, and then I will clean the outer part. Big water bowl. And then for outside water for my pets, I have just outside every door, I have another prep bowl. I find they work just the best. It's a little smaller than this, and I have 3 of them outside, 1 by each of the doors. So 1 sits on my front step, 1 is here by the patio door, and then 1 is downstairs by the back door. Although I say right now the back door one is actually, both are up here, I believe. placemats. I also wipe down the placemats more on a daily basis, but I figure once a week for sure, everything gets clean and sanitized. Get their food dishes all set back up, and then I just gotta redo this counter around here, around the sink. Gotta put this in the laundry room to get washed, and then I will be vacuuming. So I'll be back in a few moments when I've finished vacuuming. All right, so I've given my animals back their food and water. That's what they've been wanting, and I vacuumed. So now I'm gonna get ready to mop. So I am using my Bissell PowerFresh 2-in-1, and my water reservoir is empty, so I just push the button and it pops off. And then I just top it up with cold water. And then I just put it back in place. Line up. And I just got to plug it in, and it takes about 2 minutes for it to get to the point where I can use it. So while I'm waiting for this to set up, I'm just going to lay this on the floor just because my dog is here and I don't want her to knock it down. So while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to use my Weiman stainless steel wipes. I don't really like these, but I don't have my spray stainless steel cleaner, so I'm just going to use this. I'm using these up, and then I'm not going to buy these ones again. Kind of disappointed with how these, I found actually using this with the spray actually worked really good, but just using just these, I don't know, I'm not somebody who likes cleaning wipes. I'm just gonna lock this so I don't get water or ice cubes coming out at me. And so I'm just gonna wipe down my fridge. It is convenient, but I find that what you're paying for, and then these are just a one-time use wipe, and then you have to throw them in the garbage, and I don't know. I like cloths that I can use more than once. You know, I'm just gonna say it has nothing to do with, you know, I mean, people are saying save the environment, and then they sell these things. It's a one-time use product. No, I don't know. I just like things that are, I don't know, cheaper. These cost so much money, so it's kind of a stupid thing. I can't have plastic grocery bags, but every piece of produce I buy is wrapped in lots of plastic. My lettuce I bought, it was wrapped in plastic, and then sorry about that. I didn't realize that she was, you know, done eating, and she's looking out the window, and there's kids walking on their way to school. because I've got my back kind of turned to where she is. I try to watch where if I see her by the door, I like to try to get there before she starts barking. Yeah, so these one-time use products, I think they're just stupid. You have to pay all this stuff, like where I live, we've got the stupid carbon tax on everything. And want to use a bag, everybody, we do paper bags, they now charge for the paper bags, and people just pay them, like Walmart. Like they don't have bags anymore, they got their reusable bags, which I find don't even last that long. So every time you go to Walmart, they want you to buy a bag, they're like $1 each. So I like things that can be used over and over, not one-time use. But I prefer plastic straws to paper straws. I will say that. And I do say I prefer plastic cutlery to the popsicle cutlery. Okay, so this is done. Yes, I said I don't like these one-time use products, but I've got them, so I'm just going to use them up. I had kids, so I had baby wipes. I hardly used them. If I was in my home, I didn't use baby wipes. Okay. There. It's almost 9 o'clock, so the kids are all heading to school, so there's lots of people and things to bark at. Okay, so my appliances are all done. So now my mop is ready to use. Missed. Okay, I will pick that up when I get over there. So again, I just pull the trigger and it just sprays, or steam I guess, and so then I wipe and dry at the same time. If I have any harder stains on here, I could go and get my OxiClean. I don't really see any today. No major spill. Stains or spills that will be more than just this. Cleaning my floors, I always go with the grain unless I have to scrub. And sometimes scrubbing you have to kind of go against the grain in one thing. So I always go also with, my floors have a lot of grout lines. So I like to clean going with the longer grout lines instead of the shorter ones. So in this house, so this way, I mean, the grout lines are long and my, the grout lines are long and so are the lines in the tiles. But if I had to go over to my dining room floor here, so these ones, I would be cleaning this way because it's the longer grout line. I find going against the shorter grout line, I do, but I find it just easier if I just follow like the grain of the wood when I'm doing hardwood, or it's just going with the longer parts of the grout. I just find it cleans the floors better and easier. So I'm just gonna finish cleaning my floors. I guess it's just gonna take me a few more minutes to do this. There's not much here. My house is pretty clean, pretty empty. It's getting emptier and emptier. It feels like that. Anyways, every day I'll walk around my house and it just echoes, and just different rooms echo differently every day. So just a big downsizing process. Just can't wait, you know, when this dining room table is gone, when that living room set is gone, then we'll bring up the leather couch from the basement up here, and we'll move that kitchen table into this room. And then, I don't know, we've got some rocking chairs and some big, they're not really reclining chairs, but those bigger, I don't know what they're called. They're like rocking chairs, but they're the big comfy ones. I don't know what they're called, because they're not the recliners. They look like recliners, but they don't recline. We've got a couple of those downstairs, so I might bring those up with a carpet and kind of stage that area a little bit. So I guess I'm gonna end my video here. I'm just gonna continue cleaning my floor because that's all I have left to do. It's almost, it's 8:40. Okay, I'm just checking because I use my clocks all at different times, but no, I reset my clocks the other day. So all three of the clocks I can see all say 8:43. So I started this, it was just about 10 to 8 when I got home after taking my daughter to school and my husband to work. So it's taken me almost an hour to do this so far. There's nothing else to do. The living room is still like, we weren't home yesterday. I didn't make supper last night. My husband cooked pizza last night. We got home about 10:30 last night. So it just didn't really do anything. My house, like I said, with no kids around, I'm the only one who's home all day. I don't make that big a mess. I just spend my time on the couch watching movies or playing video games right now. So that's all I did yesterday, was I watched 3 movies yesterday. So I guess I'll end my video here. I just want to again say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels and watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.